Out for another run. Had a week off due to a thoroughly entertaining and excitable experience of being in a half marathon last Sunday, which was wonderful. And of course, out being running, it's a good point to capture an update, a few journaling thoughts. So while the light goes down, I thought I'd just see what comes to mind. Very excited because tomorrow is our next big Saturday call on the yoga teacher training, and I'm very excited about it. It's always amazing to see the community and to hear their wisdom and their willingness to share, to describe what's true for them. Very inspiring and very supportive and very safe. So that's what I'm most excited about tonight. And we've moved on to the 5th chakra, which again is new to me. I'm not entirely certain I've memorised the name of it yet, but it's the Throat Chakra. And my understanding so far is that this is a focus on one's voice, speaking one's truth, of silence and of sound and of spaciousness. And I am welcoming that because I suppose all my life I've used my voice in one form or another. I've certainly had roles that require me to make explanations in presentations, and I have always found articulating ideas as a very enjoyable part of life. And yet, as we begin this, I am aware that quite often in a work environment I have played a role. I have had something to say because it was what was required, and I'm certain I believed it. I would never have voiced it as I did if I couldn't believe what I was saying. But it was a role, I had to do it, and now I'm in a position where it's more important to perhaps say things from a different basis, and I'm aware that there's a different centre, and the words come from a different place. Perhaps they had a different emphasis or a different meaning, a different purpose in the past, using them to convince or to compel or to explain or possibly to educate or whatever. But now I think there's more awareness, and it's a wonderful gift, but it can be used in different ways, and I'm interested to see how I can explore that. So perhaps truth can be said more simply. Perhaps there's more space for listening, for hearing other people's truths, and more aware that it can take time for arguments to form, for thoughts to come out, and to create the right environment that a thought is shared is a very special thing. So my voice is part of a bigger picture, and that's just the beginning. I mean, who knows what I'm going to find this month. I have enjoyed the last 2 months so much, and the difference in my being, in my way of being, has been enormous. So I will be interested to see how this connects and extends what I've been focusing on. So that's a lovely thing to look forward to, and that's probably it for today. I suppose it's a sense of anticipation, and also I think perhaps the other part that comes to mind is I'm aware that I've created space into which I can do things. I can explore, and if I'm using my power better, if I'm aware of my emotions, and I continue to be less automatically thinking and more aware of thinking just being one element of our being, if I'm able to harness my own personal power more comfortably and use it to help myself to make better choices and to be freer in myself and to explore my path with less fear and more energy, less constraining myself. And if I can do that from a position of wanting to spread love and kindness to me and to others more fully and harness those two things together, then it'll be fun to see what comes. I feel there's a space for me to find perhaps a purpose that's not been there, and I don't know what that is. It's wispy, and that's always exciting because it feels like there's a gap there where something that I can move into, and I would like to explore that more this month and next month. And also playing with my voice, because I've always wished to learn songs and sing them, and I have lived from a place of never quite giving myself that chance because of a sense of fear. Perhaps it's not good enough, perhaps it won't be good enough. So whilst I enjoy music very much, I have always found a way to not learn all the lyrics, to not learn all the chords, to not practice enough to feel that I could share it, and therefore it's not memorized. And I feel a real sense of it's possible to do that. It would be a challenge for me, but it's one I've been edging around for a long time, and I feel that as it's connected to the voice, that might be very special to put some effort into that, put some work into it, and to then see what happened. And of course my mind is moving more towards can I begin to guide, and of course it's only my choice when I'm ready, but I think perhaps I'm getting closer to being ready, and it would be fun to see how that goes. And that was the purpose of these practicing these videos in the first place, was to see if by putting myself in front of a situation, a camera, could I find the words, and would words come? And certainly from my experience of being in others' company whilst practicing, I've seen that they are willing to take it as it comes and to find words as they come, and that's giving me confidence, as is this practice. So I think that is something to explore this coming month as well. We'll see.